is a particularly pertinent message that should resonate with all of us consistently, which reveals itself in this week's Torah portion of Ki Tisa. The Torah tells us that there is a vessel that the Aaron and his sons have to wash their hands and their legs prior to their entering and serving God within the sanctity of the tabernacle. The Torah says, "V'rachatzu Aaron uvanav mimenu et yedeim ve'et ragleim." They, Aaron and his sons, are to wash their feet and their hands from this vessel. Bevo'am el ol moed yachatzu mayim. As they enter the tabernacle, they are to wash themselves with this water, velo yamutu. If they do so, they will not perish and they will not die. And it's a tremendous insight, and that's as follows. Prior to their entering serving God, they must wash themselves, otherwise it is punishable by death. And the Torah is teaching us something very important. Surely Aaron and his children were so eager, so earnest, so excited to serve God within the bowels of the sanctuary. But nonetheless, the Torah says, before you enter, wash your feet, wash your hands, and only then can you enter. And if you enter otherwise, it could be punishable by death. What the Torah is teaching us via Aaron and his children is that there is a tremendous virtue called patience. Before a person enters a sanctuary, before they enter sanctity and even search for kedusha, for holiness in this world, they have to understand that they are about to embark upon a journey that requires patience, it requires investment, and it certainly is not instantaneous. Prior to your entering that Holy of Holies, prior to your entering the tabernacle, wash your hands, wash your feet, take a pause, breathe, think about what you're about to do. Inculcate and understand and allow those feelings of holiness to resonate with you prior to your service of God. Understand that when it comes to serving God, there are steps, one step at a time, one particular approach at a time. And only in that way can you truly aspire and reach the heights of sanctity that we hope to reach in this world. The same thing is with regards to the sin that the Jewish people committed and transgressed in this week's Torah portion. The sin of the golden calf. The Jewish people perceive at least that Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our leader, is lost. He no longer is with them. And what do? They build a golden calf. Again, their response is, we don't have the patience to wait for Moses to descend from the mountain, but immediately we will look for ways to demonstrate and to reveal holiness in this world, and they build a calf. That demonstrates a lack of patience, a lack of understanding that when it comes to spiritual servitude, everything is one step at a time, and you must serve God with a certain amount of alacrity and a certain amount of understanding that without my taking those steps, it will ultimately not translate into sincerity. This is true with regards to all things in life that are important to us, that are idealistic, ideological, and certainly spiritual by nature. Many times when I speak to parents about their children who are suffering or dealing with mental challenges, they'll say, "Oh, this is going to be a long process." And I say to them, yes, it is. When it comes to preserving life and when it comes to bringing someone to a better, more wholesome existence whereby they feel good about themselves, it's an investment that takes time. So it is the case with all things in life that are most valuable, certainly the value of the lives of our children. This is the Torah way, the parsha way, and Gila always reminded me and continues to do so that this is the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you once again for joining us. Please remember to consider subscribing to the page below and send me your comments. I will get back to you. Have a great day.